also, my second takeaway is Sammy's reaction, which is, in my view, is fantastic, and it sets an example as to how people in political leadership ought to behave. It's not just about the optics, you understand? Because we are building, or our focus is to build a system that will guarantee for us the rule of law. And we cannot succeed in that effort unless collectively as a people, we build a political culture that will hold political leadership accountable. And that will also mean that people who have the privilege to lead us will recognize that they are accountable to us. And so where people in our bid to create that culture ask questions or interrogate their behavior, no matter how seemingly small those behaviors are, that our politicians will recognize that because they are using powers that belongs to us, then they must apologize. You understand? And I think I'm very happy with the way the people have acted. I must commend, but I must also commend what's called Sammy Gyamfi for his unqualified apology, and also the leadership of the NDC. Because you see, like we say in law, that justice must not only be done, it must manifestly be seen to be done. In the same vein, our commitment to holding leadership accountable and subjecting yourselves to that accountability must not only be done, it must manifestly be seen to be done. So I think over the course of the weekend, what has happened the government has taken full opportunity of seeing to show their unalloyed commitment to enhancing that right political culture. And I think our democracy will be the better for it. Because at the end of the day, the people of Ghana have told leadership that we are going to hold you to a very, very, very high standards. And the government has also told us that, listen, we are ready to use the powers you give us to create a government that reflects the principles of probity and accountability. Now, I need to add that in this country, we play politics with everything. But I'm also a bit surprised that people want to compare this with the Appiah Danquah saga. They are very different, as in the circumstances are very different, and we must not play politics, in my view, with everything. I think that for me, and I say the biggest take, my take, what I take home with what has happened is the indication that the people of Ghana have given to our politicians. At least right now, we are not going to play games. Yeah. We are going to hold you to an extremely high standard. If we see you dashing $100, we are going to question you.
So it means that now the standards for the ordinary Ghanaian for those in public office is very
and because if you read literature on how you sustain democracy, I think it is beyond contestation that you can only sustain your democracy if you have a citizenry that participates in the democratic effort. You understand? And our role is to hold people we granted our powers to accountable. And that's exactly the indication that people of Ghana have given to our politicians now. And I said another very massive positive is the reaction of Sammy Gyamfi. And I must commend him for how he's reacted. And I hope that he and everybody who has been granted the privilege of using the powers we have granted them will understand that they must not depart from the purpose of those powers, that is, to save the interests of the people of this country.